Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to another episode of Vietnam 65. I'm pretty amazed that we've actually made it this far, and we're doing pretty damn well, I have to say. This is obviously the veteran mode, so I expected to do a lot worse in this particular mode, but believe it or not, I'm doing okay. I actually kind of felt bad that I brought this Cobra back to base. He probably could have hung out for another round or two without having to refuel. But I'm playing it safe, like I said. You know, we've gotten pretty far here, so we're just going to keep playing it safe. Whoa, we just got an NVA hit us. We'll move this Arvin unit, or we'll start moving these Arvin units to the east to see if we can find that NVA unit or come into contact with them later. We probably will not be finding them. Now, as for this air unit, I'm going to send them all the way back to the main base to start repairs. We'll do the same with this Huey as well. Then again, I might go ahead and this is what I'll do. This works perfectly. We'll pick up this Arvin unit with this Huey. We'll go ahead and send this guy back to base, and they can both get the medical treatment / mechanical treatment that they desperately need. Let's go ahead and drop these guys. Make sure. Yeah. Unfortunately, I actually want to see if I can get these men out of here, and we can't this turn. They're going to have to really survive in the jungle on their own. So we'll go ahead and drop that off there. And as you can see, we actually have a lot of units here ready to be deployed. So I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and get another Huey, but I'm not going to do that yet. I want to wait a little bit. We've still got a lot of villages here we have to be careful with, so we're just going to keep up the good work and try to stay watching these areas, obviously. Road-wise, can we build another road? I feel like our roads have not been very good. I'm not much of an engineer, like I said, which is funny because my father was an engineer in Vietnam. Or combat engineer. So we're going to go ahead and continue here, and let's keep moving around and just trying to look for where these NVA bases are. Eventually we're going to find one, it's going to pop up, and we need to be prepared. So let's go ahead, making sure everybody has moved. I believe everyone has. Obviously this guy needs to head back to base soon, but not yet, and let's end our turn.
Some units have no orders.
Of course, they always say that. We've got a howitzer that has not done much, and we also have this Arvin unit, which can move this turn, although I don't think I have any Hueys here to take him anywhere, so he's just going to have to stay put, and we'll move him next turn. Let's go ahead and end turn. Actually, that may just be a regular infantry, and wow, our engineers are being attacked once again, guys, by NVA. We just lost our engineer unit. Okay, that is a major, major problem. As you guys can imagine, losing an engineer unit is big, so we want to be very careful now, and at this point, we are even more desperate to find this NVA base. Let's continue here. We're going to keep moving these guys, this Arvin over here, and I want to get these choppers back down at base. I want to start picking up any injured units. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Sorry, guys. Let's quickly check the base. Okay, no injured units here anyway, so we don't have to worry. And let's go ahead and try to drop these supplies off at one of the men here. I'm thinking that this guy desperately needs supplies, so we'll start going there. And let's go ahead and get this guy back to the main base. Like I said, we're not going to send him over here. We're going back to the main base. Same with this guy. And same with this fellow right here. And as you can see, all of these guys are going to take some political points to basically heal up, but I think it's worth it. And I'm actually going to go ahead and load up on some troops. So let's grab some green berets, actually. It'd be really good to get some green berets in the field, and we will fly them back to base. Maybe even to make some more Arvin units, who knows. Let's take a look what's going on with these guys. Can they get out yet? Maybe they can. They're in a river. This kind of reminds me of that movie with Christian Bale, and no, we can't pick them up, so never mind. About escaping NVA prison camp. Whoever can think of the movie, put it down below. I just thought of it, but now I want to see if I can get some comments. So here we go. All right, everybody's moved. And as you can see, we've really populated this area highly with men. We still haven't found that NVA base. So I'm going to be really happy to bring those SEALs in. They have better searching, scouting capabilities. We may be able to locate that base eventually. Let's go ahead and see what these guys can do. Not much, except maybe lay an ambush. And we can't even ambush adjacent to villages, so we'll keep moving in and just waiting for the supplies that we desperately need to continue this fight. Alright, let's make sure. Now, this Cobra can attack this turn, but again, no point in putting it in harm's way when we don't even know where the enemy is, so let's just keep him there for now, and let's see if we can maybe build another engineer unit. That's probably a necessity. $4 grand. Oh, I don't think I'm going to do it, guys. That may be the last of our engineers, and we just need to hope that we can hold out. Obviously, you guys will let me know whether or not that's a good idea here in a bit, but definitely would like your advice. Let's make sure everybody is going where they need to go.
Unit
And we'll end our turn.
Some units have no orders.
Boom! Being attacked by the NVA, and actually, wow, our unit was badly damaged there. And I actually think I could find that NVA unit, and sure enough, I found them. Some people think that you can't find NVA units once they've disappeared. This is not true. They sort of move like a knight in chess, is how I've noticed. It's sort of 2 to the left, 1 up, or 2 up, 1 to the left, that sort of movement speed. So as you can see, I kind of got an idea of where they were, and I was able to follow through and waste them, which is awesome. Unfortunately, we really do need to get supplies out to a lot more troops than just those guys. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the supplies for these guys here. Try to get that Huey back to base ASAP. And we definitely want to go into these villages and start asking around. No new intel. That's better than bad intel, so I'll take that. And let's go ahead and also possibly bring the emergency supplies here. I want to make sure we have no other option, because at this point, we really don't want to have to take these pilots off course. We want to be able to send them to send out supplies, etc. And so we should have more than a few pilots over here by the base, to be honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and bring this particular helicopter here, and I will actually drop off this unit near this village right over here. So let's go ahead and do that. And the SEALs should help us at least find some NVA, but again, we don't know for sure what they can do. We're only really guessing. And we really do need some choppers to head back here. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Or we already have some Hueys. I'm going to send them on some resupply missions. Hopefully they can get there by next turn. Let's go ahead and send one Huey out, and as you guys can see, the Hueys are now repaired, well, most of them anyway. And we'll go ahead, and this guy can probably resupply these guys down here. We're going to have to get them out, obviously, very soon, because they're not doing well, to say the least. But for now, we just kind of have to use this chopper to try and get to them. So let's keep moving. So let's go take a look here. At this point, all we can do now is set up an ambush. I think that's going to be the best idea, and we'll kind of see what happens from there. Sorry about that, guys. We actually had a little bit of a skip, but you really didn't miss much. We're just trying to basically get our guys to continue through the woods here, through the jungle, as it were. And at this point, we're basically going to go ahead and drop this chopper right here. We've resupplied all the units we had to resupply. We haven't lost any units. All I'm really trying to do is get this unit the hell out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pick this guy up, load these troops up, and we will get them out of this area. The last thing we need are wounded units cluttering up our combat zone, making it harder for the other units to operate. So let's go ahead. We have swept for mines here, so we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to head back into the jungle for another night patrol. I know the men won't like that, but it's just the way it has to be. Whoa. I don't even know where that RPG fire came from, but I'm assuming it missed. Because as far as I can see, there are no NVA units around. We will make a second sweep, though. And let's go ahead and start moving into this village. Alright, so we are getting closer to this village, as you guys can see, and with this SEAL unit, I keep saying SEALs, this Green Beret unit, I can really understand why they're so great for scouting. We're going to basically just keep scouting, and for those of you that are wondering, why aren't you going to this village? Green Beret units do not get along with the locals. They provide no intel when they go there. They just don't like us, what can I say? I'm going to move this guy up to the north here. Never actually really looked up there to see what's going on, and obviously I brought in an ARVN infantry unit to take a look at that village. I'm now bringing them back merely to defend this base. That's the only reason I really want them around, to be honest. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll also resupply this unit. Well, can actually just hang low for now. Wanted to make sure there's no other units that need resupplying, and I think, yeah, this chopper can probably relax for one mission at least. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing here, nothing here. Let's check this village. This village is in the middle of nowhere. Wow, okay, no new intel. Not generally a good thing. Let's go ahead and sweep for mines, and there we go. We actually found some mines, and as you can see, the loyalty now actually changed to South Vietnamese, so the villagers actually like us for that, for saving them and protecting them from mines, which is awesome. So we're going to go ahead, drop off that infantry unit. We'll let this chopper stay here at one turn to basically sort of repair and get back to fighting spirit, and gain some fighting spirit, I should say. These guys obviously have to
Unit
get back to
moving
base. And what about these guys? Nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with the Hueys. I think we can basically go ahead and get started. So we'll end our turn here. Oh, one more village. That's what I thought.
Unit moving to coordinates. Village uncooperative.
Okay, the village is pro VC. We're going to sweep
Clearing
for mines. And once again, we cleared some more mines. Really learning that mine clearance is extremely important. And actually somebody was suggesting bringing an engineer truck in here and clearing a patch here so that we could always have units that could easily search this village. I think that's a great idea. Problem is, obviously, we lost our engineer vehicle in the last battle, so we're going to have to find some way to get it back. Also, don't want to forget, we've got this awesome infantry unit here that could probably help us. We're going to go ahead, move them over here, drop off the infantry unit, and we're going to check this village out. Once we find that there's nothing here, because this village is generally totally empty, we'll go ahead and continue. So no new intel there. We'll go ahead and sweep for mines. Why not? It's safe. And let's end our turn pretty soon here. Just want to make sure everybody's doing their thing. Yep, it seems like everybody's kind of on a set path. As long as people are moving, I'm happy. So let's go ahead. We're going to end our turn.
Have no orders.
Okay, enemy forces are mobilizing, but apparently they did not attack us this turn. So anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this series so far. If you are, please let me know in the comments down below. It really does help. Gives me a reason to keep on keeping on, as it were. And by the way, just found some NVA units, so we're going to go ahead and take care of them as an added bonus here. But make sure to leave your comments down below what you want to see, what you enjoy about this series, what you would like to do, etc. And I will see if I can't make it happen. We're going to go ahead here and open up on this unit. Come on, Cobra, you are awesome. That Cobra is my favorite, actually my favorite unit in the game right now. We'll go ahead and move up with these guys. And eventually I'm just going to set these guys up on ambushes. Let's go ahead and send the resupply out there as quickly as possible. And what the heck? Ooh, how did I know that was going to happen? We're going to still try to resupply, but that chopper may go down next turn. And obviously, in this case, it would be very hard to find the enemy unit. But anyway, guys, keep those comments up. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome, awesome day. And just to make it that much better, let's go ahead and launch a napalm strike. Ooh, the enemy got away. Should we attack? This is a rough call, guys. We're going to attack. Boom! And we're actually wounded. Okay, not the greatest ending to the series, or the episode, I should say. The series will continue until we're totally finished, and I hope you guys will keep posting down below. Take care. Have an awesome day.